A poor father named Daniel and a gentle mother named Elena lived in a small village with their only son, Aiden. Daniel worked from morning till night at construction sites, carrying heavy bricks with tired, cracked hands, while Elena washed clothes for wealthy families, often skipping her own meals so Aiden could eat. They couldn't give him new shoes, a fancy school bag, or pocket money, but they gave him love, wisdom, and the belief that education could change his destiny. Aiden never complained. He saw the pain in his father's silent eyes and the scars on his mother's hands, and he silently promised himself that he would study hard and give them a life of dignity. But school wasn't easy. Many of his classmates ignored him just because he was poor. Some wouldn't let him sit with them at lunch. Others whispered and laughed at his faded uniform and old shoes. When he opened his small lunchbox with only rice and salt, they mocked him or walked away. He walked alone during break times, stood quietly during group activities because no one chose him, and sometimes even teachers looked at him with pity. Deep inside, he felt lonely and hurt, but he never let the pain break his spirit. Instead, every insult became his strength. Every night, while other children slept peacefully, Aiden studied under a weak lantern and whispered, "One day, I will make Daniel and Elena proud." Years passed, and Aiden worked harder than anyone. He passed his exams with the highest marks and earned a place at a prestigious medical university. When the acceptance letter arrived, Daniel held it with trembling hands, and Elena's eyes filled with tears not of sadness, but proud joy. University life was not easy. He worked part-time jobs at night, studied during the day, often slept only a few hours, and sent whatever little money he could back home. But he never complained. After years of sacrifice and dedication, Aiden finally became Dr. Aiden, a respected doctor, humble, kind-hearted, and full of gratitude. One day, a former classmate came to the hospital with a serious illness. When the nurse said, "Dr. Aiden will see you now," he walked into the room and froze. Standing before him was the same boy he once ignored, the boy with torn shoes and a quiet smile, now a successful doctor in a white coat. Embarrassed, with tears in his eyes, he softly said, "I'm sorry. I never thought you would become someone like this." Aiden simply smiled and replied, "I didn't become great. I just never forgot my parents' sacrifices. Daniel and Elena gave me everything they had." He treated his friend with kindness, not anger or pride, because true success is not revenge, but forgiveness and humility. The boy they ignored became the man they now respect. This story reminds us no matter how poor you are, no matter how others treat you, never stop believing in yourself. And no matter how far you go in life, never forget the love and sacrifices of your parents. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Wordy Heart for more emotional and inspiring stories that awaken your soul.